because there is no corruption in Kenya. I gave him side eye. There's no corruption in Kenya. Side eye is like, don't give me side eye. That Nairobi globally is the 12th best city to work and live in. What do they consider? The tallest building in Uganda could be the 30th or 40th in Nairobi, but let me keep my mouth shut. Oh. You put me in another dimension while a whole dimension. You put me in another dimension while let me see my comment readers association. I told you I belong to the comment readers association, and Kenyans can comment. I don't know how I can always remind you that on a daily, but Kenyans can comment. I thank you all. Those who are correcting my Swahili on my community tab, I don't take you for granted. Nawapenda sana. Nawapenda sana. Zinkusawobero wange. Ndakukunda chane. I've just sung 3 languages in one line. So let's go in another dimension while a whole dimension. You put me in another dimension while So guys, Kenyans, you can comment. Hey! I told you most cases, information, some are bullying, but also me, I'm unbullyable. You bully me, I bully you. Some of you are just showering me with love, like you're just spoiling me with love and compliments, which I love and I appreciate so much. But regardless, I thank you all for the feedback. And let me tell you, me, I'm not going to come here and pretend like I know everything about Kenya. All my life, some good years, should I mention, of my life, I didn't grow up in Kenya. I've just come to Kenya to visit, so I can't pretend like I know everything. So wherever you guys see a gap and coming to feel, I just feel so proud. I'm always humbled by those comments, and why I've been so intentional about coming back and to read those comments is because in some of the videos I could have left out a gap, but that someone can really find in one of these videos about comments, and it's like filled, you know. So I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate the comments. So please keep them coming. And with the Comment Readers Association, and some of you have noticed you also belong to the Comment Readers Association, because the way you go and reply some people, I'm like, yeah, I have some chance. Have some people on my side. So, and some people who belong to the same association as I, and I always get super excited. So there is a video I put out, and Maki, why I come here also to react to your comments in audio. I really want to give you suitable replies with bombastic English, but my vocabulary is limited. And I cannot articulate myself by typing. So some of you, I just put exclamations, and then I just say, hey, go slow humps ahead. When your comment is too much, I just say, go slow humps ahead, or you're out of context. So I feel I don't have enough vocabulary to attack a typical Kenyan in the comment section, because you can comment. Hey! Kenyans, hey! You can comment. So today we are going to be reacting to 2 videos. Actually, the previous reactions, you guys have given me sweet, good feedback. Too much feedback. Actually, it's even a video where I was reacting to other comments. You guys came in a full swing. So we are going to be looking at comments on 2 videos today. And yay! Hey, Kenyan, nawapenda sana. By the way, it's through music that I'm learning some Swahili. Yeah, mainly Kenyan music. I love the Sauti Soul and everyone in the Soul generation. But there is this song, as I'm loading the video, guys, there is this song by Bensol and Bien. Is it Bensol and Sauti Soul or Bensol and Bien? Nairobi, ale na 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 umekula fea. That one I remember. Other words I've not picked, but kula fea. I think he was talking about Nairobi is a city where men send fare and people eat it. Okay, not many. Maybe even women are sending fare. I've not yet gotten the whole lyrics of the song, but I hope to get it. So I said Kenyans can comment. Hey, so imagine I'm even reacting to the reaction video that I did, because it had a lot of comments, a lot of comments. Maybe let me start with this video where I said Nairobi is the capital city of East Africa. Okay, most of those comments are literally the same. The comments on that video are literally the same. So I think let me react to that, and you guys have watched it. And that is my, by the way, let me tell you, when we make these videos, when we are out there on the streets making these videos and we make some comment, it is us through our lens, and everyone is uniquely gifted by God. We see things differently. Yes. So me, I see, oh, this part is clean, and for you, you see it dirty. Like, that is life through your lens, and me, this is life through my lens. Even when you're commenting in the comment section, I take you like you're sharing life through your lens, okay? Yeah, so I said Nairobi is the capital city of East Africa, and you guys reacted. Hey, someone said, point of correction, the capital city of Africa. Kenyans. And before I go there, someone said, if you want to get a lot of likes from Kenya, let everything be positive. Otherwise, when you take the other direction, we shall bombard you. But let me tell you, I also have a thick skin. But let me tell you, when someone shares their experience, it's not all about maybe, yes, positivity is key, but if it's not something that is rubbing off so well, that is negative, it is not that because they intend to be negative, but as said, they are sharing life through their lens. So I said Kenya is the capital city of East Africa because I'm from Uganda, I've been to Kenya, I've been to Rwanda, I'm yet to go to Burundi, I've not been to Tanzania, but I'm seeing video. I watch all those videos in different countries. So in my opinion, I'm like, Kenya is the capital city of East Africa. Someone said, point of correction, it is the capital city of Africa. I mean Nairobi. I wasn't saying Kenya, it's Nairobi. Hi, and then someone said, fun fact, apart from the, okay, this is the video I did around KICC, where I said Kenya is Nairobi is the capital city of Africa. I was going on top of KICC. It is the highest viewpoint of Kenya. That is what I said, viewpoint. I didn't say that KICC is the tallest. But someone came and reacted like this. I think let's start from the beginning. From the beginning. So, someone said that is at KICC. That is not the tallest viewpoint of Nairobi. It's not even in the top 5 tallest buildings in Nairobi. Someone came and replied on my behalf. Now I know Collins, Kenya. Collins, you must be belonging to the association, Comment Readers Association. Because people who take time to reply other people in the comment with information, like they are intentional about commenting, yeah. So this one was commented by Hot PP something. Then Collins Kenya comes and replies, thank you, Collins. It's the highest viewpoint of Nairobi. Yes, they are tallest building than it, but you can't go on top of them to view the city. For instance, you can't go on top of Times Towers or UAP or even GTC to view Nairobi. So this is the highest viewpoint, okay? Hope Top insists that it used to be, but currently it is highest point where people are permitted to take videos. I feel we are on the same page. She said one of the tallest. Others are commenting also, Mash. She said one of the tallest. You are feeding yourself with what you want to hear instead of you listening to what she wants to say. Okay, I don't mean to laugh, but honestly, this person commented first on the video, and I was like, I feel you have rushed to comment, not in a bad way. You have rushed to comment, like, yeah. So when I get people, and I don't reply comments immediately. Sometimes I first think, because I really don't want to react immediately. Yeah, so by the time I came back to put my comment and people had replied, I was just going to them. I'm like, okay, thank you. And someone said KICC is now the 14th tallest building in Nairobi. Completed ones, when they are only counting the completed building. You guys are ahead of Uganda, I don't know now, the tallest in Uganda could be the 30th in The tallest building in Uganda could be the 30th or 40th in Nairobi, but let me keep my mouth shut. Oh. Let me keep my mouth shut. Someone said good content and I appreciate. Voted by experts in 2021, latest so far report as the best city in Africa and the 12th globally to work and live in. That Nairobi globally is the 12th best city to work and live in. What do they consider? Okay, but I don't negate about work, cause Kenyans look, seem, portray like they are so serious about work than anything else. That's why I said I feel life in Nairobi is so fast for me compared to where I come from in Uganda. So every time I go to CBD, I get hungry so fast. No, guys, don't laugh at me. I get hungry so fast, like everything is so fast. The people walking, the matatus, like everyone is so fast for me. I think that's, you guys are serious with your work. And sometimes I'm like, okay, am I the mediocre in Nairobi? Oh, like what? And I've always said this several times, but I'm glad someone came out and told me, Erina, you know what? I always also feel the same in Nairobi. I feel that when I'm in CBD, I'm the slowest. I am the unserious. And everyone looks serious. Everyone looks like, so it is the 12th best city globally, not in Africa, like globally, to live and work in. Someone was watching me from UK, that is Sandy Boss, and I appreciate. I recommend you tour Upper Hill. Guys, I am going to go to, even someone told me Upper Hill, someone told me Karen, like all those places, like to have time in them and appreciate. But I have been so sick. I had a cold, like flu, and I didn't want to walk around town sneezing. That would be also spreading to other people. So I just took a break, and I'm getting better. If I can really talk right now, I am getting better. And also I was a bit demotivated when the other day I was thrown into the police cell. I was arrested, but I was in wrong. I think that's a story for another day. So I said, okay, let me first take a break, and I feel good. You know, these videos, they are good when you vibe, but if you come with bad energy, you're going to see everything upside down. But when you come with your own energy, like you see things the way they should be seen. So when we're on KICC, my friend UG Connect said that oh, Kenya has been able to build all these skyscrapers because there is no corruption in Kenya. I gave him side eye. There's no corruption in Kenya. Side eye is like, don't give me side eye. I know it is there, but they are trying. Someone commented, Mr. UG, bring your ears closer. Kenya is the most corrupt country in Africa. We should be middle economy as at now. Okay, if they say, at some point I want to agree because of how I've told you the things I've gone through in Nairobi. But I think if Kenya didn't have those elements of corruption, and this is not from my mouth, it's from a Kenyan's mouth. Now most of you are typing, how dare you? You know how you are corrupt in Uganda with your Museveni, because that's how you call it, with your grandfather Museveni. Please, pause the typing. Even with our grandfather, you are still, someone from Kenya has told us that you are still the most corrupt. But we are not competing in corruption. We are just saying, if Africa would reduce on corruption, just a reduction, hey, no city in the world would beat Africa. Now imagine Nairobi, yes, with corruption, but it is shining like that. It is getting better like that. Okay, some of you are like, no, my city, Nairobi, is clean, is dirty. How dare you compare to Kigali? But let me tell you, Nairobi is getting cleaner and cleaner and cleaner. Before you know, it will be there. So if there were no elements of corruption and everything is, where would Nairobi be? This thing they said 12 globally, it will be like in the top 3. I'm telling you, it will be in the top 3. So I wish our leaders, but some of you, our leaders, are you even watching us? Because for us, we give you authentic feedback from the ground. Are you watching us? Governors, members of parliament, council leaders, like do you if you could do better, reduce we would be far. So we are here arguing, not really arguing, but sharing that we see Nairobi as the capital city of East Africa. Then the Kenyans like, no, it's the capital city of Africa. If there was no corruption, Nairobi would be like the capital city of the entire world. If, with all its struggles, it manages to come in the 12th best country to live in and work in globally. What would I be without you by my side? How do I breathe without your breath of life? Let's go. Someone said, how can you compare Kigali, Ethiopia with the mighty Nairobi? Don't mention villages here again. Hey, go slow. Arms ahead. I even just asked. I didn't compare. I asked, is Nairobi cleaner than Kigali, Rwanda? And then I said, Nairobi, on this one, the capital city of East Africa. No, I didn't compare, really. This was a big gun for me. It was too big. You came to kill a mosquito with you brought jet fighters, you brought RPGs to just fight a mosquito. This is a small comment. I just said, even on the video where I said, Nairobi is the capital city of East Africa. You're bringing RPG to fight mosquito. Go slow. Arms ahead. Point of correction. Okay, this one had a few comments. So we go back to the other video of the one I told you were reacting to. The comments, but the reaction video of the comments got more reaction than the comments. And I appreciate you guys for all the love, all the support. I don't take it for granted, and I never will take it for granted. I started this channel in Kenya. It's growing in Kenya. I don't want to go back. But all is well, though. Let me get fine. I'll be back to the streets. And most of you are reaching out. I've not replied any. I love the hospitality that you guys are showing me. Oh, Erina, can I take you to this place? Can I take you for lunch to this place? And I've not gotten chance to dine with any of you, but because I was sneezing, you don't want to. You're meeting a new person, and the impression they're going to have of you is, but also sneezing because I have a cold. But also, I should say that sometimes after shooting in Nairobi, and I have some questions, I really want to sit down with someone and have a talk, like a typical Kenyan. Why did I use typical? Like a Kenyan. Typical is unnecessary. I would want to sit down with a Kenyan and have some good conversation. But I got a friend, he's run there, the Matatu area. He calls Matatus. So every time I walk around, I get stuck on something where I have questions. I have to go back to that Matatu. That Matatu, I think, is those Matatus on that street. Erina, your memory is disappointing. I've forgotten the street, but I always walk to him. I'm like, hey buddy, this is what I saw. I have this question. If he can answer, he answers. If he can't, sometimes he's asking passengers, hey, what do you know about this? My friend from Uganda is asking, and they give me answers, which I truly appreciate. So on the reaction video where I said Kenyans can comment, I said Kenyans can comment. So I put the title is Nairobi, Kenya, blah 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 blah, cleaner than Kigali, Rwanda, because that's the video I was reacting to. Someone said, hey my sister, because I said Kenyans comment with information and all that. Someone said, hey my sister, Kenyans are meticulous, polite and loving people. I'm West African living in the US and visiting Kenya 2-3 times like you. Following here from Nairobi. Nairobi is definitely clean, but the roads in the slums are so bad. Slums. Conversation about slum can be broad. Roads in the slums. Are there slums that really have good roads? Generally speaking, in Uganda, where I think slums are always like slums. I've not been to any of the slums in Nairobi, but I'm yet to go there. And I would agree with you, even if I've not been there, because following the slums back where I come from, I would really agree. agree with you. Someone asked, slums in everywhere in the world, they have bad roads. So I think this is a typical Kenyan who belongs to Commentary Dad Association said, what about the roads in West African slums? Are they in top-notch conditions? I think this one took it like, hey, why are you bringing other people? You can't mention your country because everybody knows the slums in your country are in far much worse conditions than our very own in Kibera. Now this one was a typical Kenyan. But slums everywhere are slums, like slums. Maybe if you want us to start saying, oh, the slums in Nairobi are better than the slums in Kampala. We can't compare slums, guys. No, the channel is Africa is not a jungle. We're not going to be fighting battles of slums of what. Yes, slums are slums. The roads are bad. Everywhere in the slums, the roads are bad. So, what can we do? We hope for the better. And then someone replied, this very person, my sister or brother doesn't know what proportionality means. We all agree that Nairobi is probably the biggest and most popular destination in East Africa. Thus, with that being said, its roads network should have been well maintained or developed compared to the roads in other Eastern and even West African countries. Let's not be allergic to constructive criticism. Let me tell you, we appreciate construct. This is my opinion. I think really starting the debate about slums in this context is really uncalled for. That's in my opinion. Starting the debate is uncalled for because it's completely out of context. When I go and do a slum video, then we can react that even if it's the finest destination, does it mean that the slums are? But the slums just are a small portion of the city. So we are not going to dwell on that. I will visit the slums, by the way. But we are not going to have this conversation of Nairobi being the capital city of East Africa, and then we just twist it to the slums that are in Nairobi. Then we say, oh, Kibera is... No. This conversation is not going that side. The person who even started it in the first place, where would you come out and say, but the roads in the slums? So like I told you, I have limited vocabulary. Like what I feel inside, I cannot express with English. And when I talk my language, no one will understand. So, I don't know, do you understand my point? By just, that's where I am. I fully agree with you, but still I think the roads in the slums have been upgraded. What remains is the pathetic conditions of the slums. Some people cannot take criticism, ignore oversensitive people. There is no point engaging them. I fully agree with what you said. I'm Kenyan. Do you see what I told you? People view life in different lenses. What was my first reaction when saying, hey, but the roads in the slums of Kenya are like this? I said, slums are slums in the entire world, right? But why would you? Like, all slums have bad conditions. But still, this person has someone on their side. Like I told you, we just have to be respectful with one another, because this is life through each person's lens, how they see things, their opinion, and what they think should be done. So you cannot bang or pin someone because of just their comment. I always don't do that. Yeah. Welcome to Kenya, our sister from the neighboring Uganda. You show different perspectives of Kenya, which we often take for granted. With regards to Ugandan ladies as wife materials, this has become an adage that is lodged in Kenyan minds. You have won my subscription. Even last time I said, why do you Kenyans love Ugandan women? You didn't answer. I'll be on the streets. Once I'm fine, I'll be on the streets to ask the few who are willing to answer, to know, because the praises I get. And some of you commented like, oh, how dare you make the comparison? I didn't make the comparison. It is you guys who are comparing. Me, I asked a question. I've been to Kigali, I've been to Nairobi. I've been to Kigali like some time ago. Then I've been to Nairobi. Then I'm asking, is Nairobi Kenya cleaner? It's simple. Just go in the comments, type a reply, a suitable reply with your argument. Oh, okay, with the information you have. But some of you, how dare you? How dare you? Some of you are even just, I talked about it last time, that you're getting out of context. You're not comparing sizes. Definitely Nairobi is bigger than Kigali. We are not talking sizes. Then you better compare it with Kisumu. Oh, blah 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 blah. Oh, blah blah blah. You're getting out of context. Someone is watching from Dubai and they believe I have a good voice. I don't know why some of you have not told me that. Please say. Okay. As a Kenyan, I'm certain Kigali's cleaner. The county government has roles to play in ensuring proper waste management in terms of garbage disposal, sewer drainage system, and all that. Yep. Okay. There is something I've noticed. There is a comment I really wanted to read out to you guys. This person took time. You know, people who take time. Let me look for this comment. You are mine. Unanipenda. I got the comment. Someone commented. Someone commented, hello, Africa is not a jungle. When I was on top of KICC, you know, this side is the governor's office, so I said, oh, that is the governor. Remember where I come from in Uganda, we don't use the system of governor, what we use system of city council, mayor, or something like that. Someone commented, hello, Africa is not a jungle. I am extremely excited to join you yet in another session, and I must say you're doing a nice job. Thank you. Well, here are a few things I would love to point out in your video. First, I find it a little more misinforming to compare the governor to a city mayor. No, we were just putting it in the context in which I understand better. We didn't say your governor is a city mayor. No, my friend told me it's governor. So I was like, governor is like, you know, a governor is like a city mayor. Because where I come from, we have no governors. We have city mayor. So he was putting it in the context that I truly understand. So don't take it bad. That you take misinforming, you compare a governor to a city mayor. The governor holds a much higher rank, as he's like president of a whole country, and cities are found within the counties. Okay. He's the president of a whole county, and the cities are found within the counties. Okay, I get to understand. We also have counties here in Uganda, but we have counties where I come from in Uganda, but the county basis is not too much. We use district, we use city council authority and all that. So I'm not used to this idea of governor. And our counties, actually, the counties have county MPs, county members of parliament, but not governor. Yes. If I think you guys can help me throw more light on that district setting, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. That's why in Kenya, Nairobi and Mombasa's cases are somehow special, because the city limits have developed to cover the whole of each of these two counties. That's why Nairobi is Nairobi City County, and also Mombasa City County. The rest of the counties are having a different case because they have not attained a city county status. For example, Kisumu City is found in Kisumu County, so you'd find a mayor heading the city and the governor the whole of the county. Oh, now I get it. Now I get it very well. Plus many other towns in the county. The same case applies to Nakuru and Eldoret, which are found in Nakuru and Uasin Gishu counties respectively. This is great information, which I appreciate. Also, each of the 47 countries has the governor's office and a county assembly, which is a parliament, plus ministry. So each county has a parliament. Yay. Okay. Okay. First, we have one parliament for all counties and all districts. Actually, each district has a member of parliament, and each county has a member of parliament, if I'm not mistaken. in Uganda. My Ugandan people, come and give information here in the comments. It's only Kenyans who are giving information. Why? Please help me. Okay, I've not been so political that I don't know the details of these things, okay? At the National Assembly, we have members of parliament, and at the county assemblies, we have members of county assembly. Oh, now I get it. I think in Uganda could be like the council, city councils, or like, yeah, the council. Like the National Assembly, each county assembly has a speaker. So individual counties also make their laws and budgets that are different from those of the National Assembly and the Senate. Great information. The other thing I find a bit misleading is referring to Upper Hill as the new business district. He took time to really type his comment, and I love this. This must be belonging to the association, but this is someone who has entirely listened to a video and is giving his honest opinion, like honest feedback. And this was who? This was United East 21. Okay, so like I really appreciate. I always take time and read these comments. Also, each of the 47 house governors, and okay, I think we went through that. We are going so individual counties also make their laws and budgets that are different from those in the National Assembly and the Senate. The other thing I find a bit misleading is referring to Upper Hill as a new business district. That's kind of trying to suggest that the current one will soon be abandoned. I would rather use a term like additional business district. Okay, it's like another business district. No, it's just English that is disturbing me. Okay, if you say the new business district is different from when you say a new different business district, right? The new is like it is, yeah. So the other one is like, so, but a new is like it's additional to the old one. You get? I think my small English is yo. So I was just supposed to say a new, but you guys, sometimes English, English it can mislead you when you mean something else, but because you are limited in the vocabulary of expressing yourself, you end up saying a statement that kinda comes out misleading. So when you use the new business district, it means the old one is normal. But when you say a new business district, it means it's another one. You get? So it's just English that was not, adding up on our side. But regardless, thank you for the feedback. I would rather use the additional business. Okay. In fact, it really is Nairobi. The fact really is Nairobi has 3 business districts: the Central Business District, the CBD where you were, the Upper Hill, and Westlands. Others like Kilimani and Parklands are also on their way coming up. Thank you. Finally, his comment has introduction, body, and conclusion. Finally, the expressway does not begin from Westlands to Airport JKIA. Instead, it begins from Westland and passes near the airport up to a place called Mlolongo, where it ends. Above all, your presentation was top-notch. As always, I love the simplicity and just how you people are speaking things out the way they are. I can't stress more. See you in the next video. I'll conclude this with that comment. Okay, this is like honest feedback. Like someone has taken time to listen to every word of yours and they are reacting accordingly. Some of you just read the title, you come and smash me very well. But even me, I'm hard. I'm not easy. You can't smash me, I have coconut head. I'm not going anywhere. But I truly appreciate the feedback and the love and the support. Like I can never ever in my entire life on this channel take Kenyans for granted, for the love I've been shown, for the feedback, for the information they have shared with me. Like I can never, not even in one moment, take them for granted. Okay, I just truly appreciate the feedback and thank you for watching me. I have been down, that's why I've just been giving you roads because I've not been able to go to CBD to create content because of the cold, but I'm getting fine, I'm getting better. And please, if you're one of my commenters, you find me in CBD, just know I always have a question. On particular days when I go to shoot, like I always have questions that I would want to meet with someone and we talk about. But nevertheless, I appreciate you. I appreciate appreciate you. And some of you are really polite. You see me going astray or I didn't say something right, you even feel like correcting me would be wrong. No correction. I'm one person who doesn't. I'm not so petty that if someone corrects me I'm going to take it personal. I feel like I'm just gathering information. Because I was planning to even go to the National Archives to read about some things, but these days I'm like, I have my archives in the comment sections. Why? Though I will go there, but the comment section is more of archives for me, and I truly appreciate that. I don't take you guys for granted. I love the support, and let's just be respectful in the comments. If someone says something that you don't agree with, respectfully reply with your opinion. You don't need to really smash, abuse the nose, the ears, the big mouth. Like some of us, we have big nose. So you're telling us doesn't change anything. Just make sure you just put your feedback well represented, craft it well, put it in the comment section, and all is well. Life is good. I appreciate you for the love and support, and see you right in the next video. I just want to thank you, but make sure you check out for the next video. Let me see you in the next video, because you can look at me all day and I could be your best friend all day, or I could be your best girl all day. Thank you. And Africa is not a jungle. It's not a jungle. So some of you have been asking, oh, Africa, all of those skyscrapers. When you see those skyscrapers, do they look like trees to you? Africa is not a jungle. We have beautiful cities, and Nairobi is one of them that we've started with to showcase. Many more are coming. Africa is not a jungle, and it's not a country. It's a continent. Be you educated. Thank you.